Hello, everybody! Welcome once again. I am the Epic Party Guy, and this is Chernobylite. We are on part 5, starting on day 21, it should be. Delved quite a bit into the mystery of Chernobylite, had a couple tangles with the Black Stalker. Oh, it was so satisfying to make him warp out the first time that happened. Just like, get the out of here. I think I actually shouted, "Eat BFG." Sigh. I'm such a nerd. Now, it would be hilarious if I made... Yeah, I can make 2 more of these. Give some to my, Ooh, I can make 4 of these. Give them to, the companions. It's Tarrakin. Alright. Oop. Keeping that. Keeping that. I should have that. I don't need that. I don't need to take that. I don't need to take that. There. Alright. So, why am I doing that, you may ask? Well, one, that's undoing what I just did, and that's true. The other is that, I mean, this will reserve a slot for the few that I pick up. God, I hope I don't need this much medicine. That, if I'm picking some up, I've probably used some. Ooh, lockpicks. Could use 1 or 2 more. Should get a stack of that. It's a bit of a difference when you realize, I'm now counting these by stacks, not by items. Where'd it go? There. Okay, good. It is still only 1 stack. Taking all the first aid kits that I can, all the anti-radiation medicine. Dropping the... yeah. No, that. There. It reserves stacks for those, and I have a smattering if I decide to make a trap.
Sure.
Alright, let's talk.
Let's talk.
It's about my mother. Rather, about what she found. I didn't tell you this before, because I didn't know if I could trust you. I think I know why they took my mom. She was dangerous to NAR.
Okay.
It wasn't a coincidence. She saw something. Even took a photo. You see, when NAR first came here, they pretended to be friendly. They offered free examinations to several SAML shells, and even promised my mother medical assistance.
SAML shells.
It was all a ruse, of course. My mother was invited to their lab, and she ended up seeing...
She was inside their lab.
They were running experiments with Chernobylite on humans. Soon after that, people started vanishing.
Do you still have?
No, my mom...
Is there any other proof?
No, but I can't see my mother lying about something like that. My mother was the least selfish person I've ever known. She wanted to help everyone who suffered from the Chernobyl disaster. In any way, she paid the ultimate price for her kind heart. Now, I have to find...
I get it. Really?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to know what my mother saw in that lab. I need you to go to Lenin Square and get inside. There must be something there incriminating NAR. If she's in the zone, she must...
It won't be easy.
Okay.
Ready for another get?
Yeah, what do you got? Oh, that's fine.
Igor, a moment, please. I heard you talking to our she-wolf here.
Oh.
You don't want to go to Lenin Square.
I think I've proved myself quite capable, no?
I
You
think
can
I'm
harness
just
the
there.
power of Chernobylite. And
You're probably right. What?
I'll do it. I'm not a complete imbecile, you know. I can tell the difference between a central...
Of course you can, Olivier. Don't take this the wrong...
I mean...
What's the skinny part?
Okay. And Tarakin's hiding out. Aha. So these are... Who could do what? Looks like top two, Sashko and Oliver, are sniper and pretending to be the soldier. Mikhail's good to be the spy. Olga could be the hacker. No idea what Tarakin will do then. So, what are we looking at? A lot of shit. That's what we're looking at. It's cloudy, but not misty. That's all right. You know, I mean, sorry, Oliver, 99% versus 80%? Come on. Okay, that's the fallback one. Yeah, that one's me. Okay. Hello, original very old unicorn. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, not Skyrim. I never said it was. What do I have? These. Bleh. There. You get that. Ooh, you get that. I'll lose you. All right. Yeah, I'm not liking how many yikes, how many helicopters are out. 5 just that I see right away. Okay, let's do this.
It seems that Olga's mother was onto something. Something that got her killed. Could it be the key to finding out about the NAR's plans? Just be very careful, my love. I feel you getting closer to the heart of evil. Soon you may reach a point of no return.
All right. Ah. Okay. Oh, I still love that thing.
Time for the lab, Igor. Should be in the middle of NAR's camp. See if you can slip in unnoticed. Don't get in any fight unless you have to.
Ooh, wonder what that is. Go away. All right.
Sure thing, Mum. And don't worry, I've got my sweater.
You've got some issues, don't you?
Okay.
Smartass.
Now's not the time to get distracted.
Locate the lab and try to reach it without drawing attention. You don't want to fight all these guys at once.
Or do I? Nah, probably not. Anyone? Anyone? Oh, wait. What if there's a side way in? I seriously forget, even though I know I was just here last time, but out of game, that was, whoop. Stay away from the radiation. Okay. Whoop. Yikes, that's... Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Oh. Shit. And there's another one. Okay, no heading over there. Jesus. Oh. Oh, crap. Bad plan, bad plan. I mean, yeah, I just need to get across that. And I did... Oh, no electronic points. Okay. Let's see if that does anything. Oh. Ooh. There we go. The other guy doesn't notice? Oh, yes he does. Nice. Enriched adrenaline. I like that. That is the... Hey, you just died. Here, get back up. Stop doing that. Okay, nobody else. Anything to loot? No. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Really? Okay. Got a plot item there. And some soldaten. Oh, okay, not a plot item. I can't get in there. Why? Why not? Okay. Must not have gotten close enough. That's fine. course I don't trip off my own landmines. Because plot. Alright, so while we wait for that to work... Oh shit. How will this guy react? Ooh. Shit. There we go. All right. Not bad. Little bloodier than I had hoped, but... Oh. Shit. That's a sign of bad stuff. Must be upstairs.
Prepare 50 mils of ferric chloride and 100 mils of chlordiazepam.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Oh.
That man on the phone.
Okay.
Who was it?
You're Kiminyuk. Dear God, please don't hurt me.
I asked you a goddamn question.
My boss, you mean? I don't...
You really want to play it this way?
Okay.
I can see you're scared, and rightfully so.
No, not at all, sir. Please, I can't tell you what I don't know. Just don't kill me.
Vanya, my patience is wearing thin.
Answer him.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll send them right away.
Spare me the excuses and move. I need that chlordiazepoxide and I need it now. You two, continue without me. I hope for your sakes you don't screw this up.
It would be best if you forgot I was...
Of course.
Oh. Okay. Got it. Alright. So yeah. I don't know why that had to be a plot point right there, but that's fine. What? Oh shit.
Quantum traces of the portal generator. Must be close.
Okay. Yeah, see the...
Why did you have to come back?
Hello.
The This is not going to end well for you.
Uh-huh. If you try and say so. Ow. Shit.
I see what you're full of surprises, but it's not over yet.
Hooray. Headshots will do that. Alrighty. Shit, there was someone there. Come on.
Finally, some definitive proof.
Ludmilla, I'm ready for the final
Tatiana
thing.
is at the power plant.
Aha. Alyosha, yeah. The guy we just browbeat. Okay, where now? Oh, Lord.
This
Aha.
Omega unit seems to be a special unit designed to protect the power plant. What in the hell are the NAR hiding there?
Okay, it should have been returned to the facility. And it's saying that Vladimir Ilyich is codename Blackstalker. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Look at the tissue structure. This used to be a liver, if you can believe it. We need to collect samples.
The brain is hyperactive. Look at the chart. But it still doesn't respond to any stimuli. The previous subject had quite a different reaction. What's behind this difference, I wonder? Age? Sex?
Vanya? Finally! Who the hell are you? What did you do with Vanya?
Stay very still if you want to live.
Please don't hurt us. We're scientists.
Yeah, so was Dr. Mengele.
Are
Are you performing a vivisection without anesthesia? Administering shots of typhus? What are you doing exactly? I really want to know.
No, nothing like that. We're not beasts. We treat our patients as humanely as possible. But you have to understand that...
Scientific advancement requires sacrifice. Other people's sacrifice.
You make
Oh,
it
it
sound
is.
sinister. But yes, everything we do is for the greater good.
How does it work? Are you shooting these poor souls up full of Chernobylite?
I can't talk about that. The NDA we signed is very strict. The penalties...
Did you just say NDA? Are you for real? Stop being a corporate stooge and start thinking about your own life.
Corporal rat.
Sure,
Come on.
sure, you're right, of course. We started out giving them shots, but that was just the first stage.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
It was, you see. The fatality rate was...
We've moved from administering nanosolutions to directly editing human genomes to enhance them with Chernobylite. We've developed our own Chernobylite CRISPR.
Your patients or subjects, whatever you call them. Especially the locals. What happened to them?
Which ones? There were many patients here. Some of them didn't make it past the final phase. The others, we don't know.
Don't let him dodge the question. Make him talk.
Look, please, can we all try to stay calm? Next, we induce a state of superconsciousness in the subject's gamma brainwaves. It's basic neurology. The sympathetic nervous system begins to release enormous amounts of energy straight to the brain via the thalamic gate at the brainstem. When the thalamic gate opens, the energy flows to the pineal gland and... well, there you go. I don't like to use this term, but it opens a third eye.
A third eye?
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Then what?
Enhanced by Chernobylite, the pineal gland can do incredible things. Release all kinds of energy, and even influence physical objects.
Superhuman.
As in telekinesis.
You're torturing people so they can bend spoons with their mind? God, what kind of quacks are you?
This is all following the scientific method, believe me. These are closely monitored, replicable experiments. Anyway, when the subject is ready for the final stage, we put them in an induced coma. Contrary to what you might think, it's for their own good.
Explain, and fast. What is this final stage?
Our boss calls it communion. It's when the subject's gamma brainwaves interact with Chernobylite's mental waves, or, well, to tell you the truth, we don't know exactly what it is. Chernobylite is like a virus, in a way. It's not exactly inorganic matter, but neither is it a living organism. It's something in between. And it produces a type of brainwave, even though it clearly has no structured organic tissue.
Well, what's the purpose of this?
This is where it gets really interesting. But these wormholes are special. Haven't you noticed?
I don't understand.
We know what singularities and the tunnels should look like. We know what they are in theory.
Bullshit. I've studied Chernobylite too. The exotic energy it contains is...
We thought so too, at first. But think about this. What if there was an organ...
No biological organism could encapsulate that kind...
But Chernobylite is not a normal bio... Just try and consider the possibility that the wormhole... They are Chernobylite. You're traveling through the veins and corridors of its multidimensional body.
And
But
now
what
we're
does
into
that
Eldritch
have to do
Horror.
with this
Isn't it obvious? We're trying to commute, getting inside this thing's mind.
You're fucking insane. Both of you. Who's your
That's
patient here?
Called
I'm
cultists.
not sure, but she must have been carefully selected.
Selected? How? Did she
I don't like
volunteer?
the voice actor for
Or was she
Scientist
maybe
one.
run down and captured by soldiers in...
I'm not familiar with the selection process.
What's your boss in...
The entire biotech division, pretty much everything.
Clustered, regularly interspaced, short palindromic repeats. How does this work with Chernobylite?
It's similar to a standard gene editing tool. We take specialized protein from a certain bacteria, modify it with Chernobylite, and then...
Wait, I know more about physics than genetics, but CRISPR is usually done on embryos, right? And it takes time.
Our boss developed his own methods. The process is applied directly in the subject. It no longer takes years, but weeks.
That is incredibly
Enough.
dangerous.
All I've got from you so far is a bunch of...
Check the database in this computer.
It's password protected, isn't it?
Promise not to kill us, and we'll...
Don't worry. I don't give a shit.
23#98S$.
Listen to me very carefully, Igor. This research, this data, it's too dangerous to exist. My people, it won't bring my mother back, but at least no one will profit.
You need to download this research. This is the Rat King's brain stash. It's dangerous.
Oh man, of course they go with this ethics debate. What? It's like the biological and the physiological research of Unit 731. It's like the genetic analysis, if you want to call it that, of the Nazis. It's, does the unethical and immoral conundrums that created the data follow the data? The information is just information. It's already there. Deleting it will help no one. Will not restore anything. Okay. Professor Semenov, we've barely scratched the surface, but I can already conclude that the Chernobylite compound has the potential to revolutionize the world's economy, even dwarfing the power of nuclear energy. 3 distinct areas of application: prenatal medicine, prenatal DNA manipulation, cancer treatment, cell rejuvenation, and even full tissue regeneration are all within the realm of possibility. In theory, Chernobylite could disable or even reverse the so-called biological clock and unlock human immortality. But more importantly, certain unique qualities we've discovered point to the existence of a quasi-hive mind engulfing the entire Chernobylite network. That would explain why Igor is so youthful looking in spite of being like 70. Military applications: the advanced enhancement of motor and perception skills of military personnel, creating a so-called super soldier, is a strong possibility, judging from the initial results of our experiments on several human subjects. Creating human hybrids capable of communicating with Chernobylite and the manipulation of space-time should be our top priority. The Special Power Plant Omega unit will be of great help in consolidating the research because their boss, the Black Stalker, already has deep experience with this topic. Transportation. In theory, Chernobylite is an infinite source of energy that could make both conventional fossil fuels and nuclear energy obsolete. In its crystallized form, it's portable enough to be used as a power source for personal transportation. In short, cars, bikes, and even drones could theoretically run on Chernobylite batteries. I would also recommend that the NAR legal department make immediate preparations for obtaining full patent rights, so everything is ready once we decide to go public with our findings. Whoever owns the exclusive rights to the exploitation of Chernobylite will undoubtedly become the world's first sextillionaire, which... baby. But, you know... Sextillionaire. I don't know if there's a sextillion dollars. If there are $6 trillion in the global market. Like, if every single theoretical dollar was consolidated into one person, into one source, I don't know if there's a sextillion. That's an enormous amount. That is a trillion. Alright.
These guys are telling the truth. They really achieved...
Why did you do it? God damn you!
You did good, Igor.
Okay. 6 skill points. Ha ha ha. Well, I'm certainly going to get more health. Assuming she's still there when I go back. Is that everything? Yes. Anything to loot? Flammables, the thing I really don't need. Electronics are always useful. Food, alright. Chemicals, flammables, more chemicals. Alright, that should be enough. Says while getting more. Ooh. Electronicals are pretty good. Oh. It's fine. You may live. Interesting stuff. We knew they were experimenting on people. We knew they were experimenting on, you know, the locals. But this is just so Megacorp. They are fully entering Megacorp.
I'm sorry,
status.
Olga. Nobody deserves to die.
I was hoping for some good news, but my mother, these people, they were all... Anyway, did you...
Not sure yet. Bizarre theories about...
Try me. I'm not a bookworm.
Well, NAR seems to think Chernobylite is like a giant turtle that carries our universe on its back.
And that's
they figure
why
they can tame it
the
and
achievement
ride
is...
it wherever they want.
A turtle.
It's just a metaphor, but...
Right. Thanks for...
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Alright. Everyone will leave will. That's all the stuff that, alright. You. I kind of liked being able to build that in the field, so I think I'll keep that one. Keep that, of course. Use the sort.
Have you heard of cloud seeding?
I've heard that it's...
Because it was used to save Moscow from the Chernobyl fall.
There's a lot of crazy theories surrounding the Chernobyl catastrophe.
My mom told me it's what caused my father's thyroid cancer.
But there are a lot of factors involved.
My mother was a doctor and a chemist. Trust me. She told me what it looked like. Fighter jets shooting bullets with silver iodine and the radioactive clouds. The rain would wash down the toxic particles. The first cleanup operation was obviously, it was done in secret. The goal was to make the rain fall on smaller cities and villages in Belarus and Ukraine. The little people suffered because of it. No one can even guess how many. Of course, the authorities denied it. They're still denying it. Every time I think about it, I wish I had one or two of those fuckers in the sights of my Moss and Nugget.
I find that hard to believe.
Naturally.
I like her.
I heard you were once a...
It's not that simple.
No need to explain yourself. It was a lot. Those in power will always think of themselves first. Communism or no communism.
Hi, Olga.
I'd be glad to.
I mean, the assault rifle...
Actually,
I'm not really thrilled with its performance.
What's going on?
So, I mean,
Igor?
it might need that perk in order to,
Do you think you could
But
maybe some other time?
you're the boss.
Alright. Oh, why am I doing this? Skills. Alright, what do we get? Yeah. Shotgun damage. Ooh. I mean, running faster... Definitely don't need those. Don't need that anymore. I mean, maybe. So, need to get the Sashko. There he is.
Sup, Igor?
I'm okay.
Exploring Pripyat sometimes reminds me we used to live in one of those awful...
I remember that. I used to live in one...
Right. Small, narrow, and clustered. A scientist might say, and somehow it seemed there was this urban legend going round about the front door being...
I never heard that one.
So, it was better not to die inside. You feel me? I wonder all the time what really happened to my pet. That's a story for...
I'm really sorry. Hey, Sashko.
About what? I can show...
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Today, I'll teach you more about navigating obstacles and dropping to the ground. This is going to be some... Can't wait to see some of the rules. Enter the mate, and at the very end, you'll just be prepared for... Go! Go make... Don't think, partner. Jump! Don't land on your heels. It slows you down. Roll for... I can see you need to work on your foot strike. Lead with the front foot and follow with the other. Imagine you're doing this for Tatiana. Parkour is not really your cup of tea, huh?
No, it's really
Just try
not.
not to fall down any stairs, alright? This is not a man's way to die. If you don't overthink it, miracles can happen. Nietzsche wrote, there is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest physiology. Or, philosophy, or something. You know what I mean. You'll always land on your feet like a cat. can show you.
I do use the shotgun a lot.
Actually, I can't do it right.
Nice
All right.
moves, old timer. You still got it.
Okay. Question is. Ooh. Riffled barrel. Okay. Where did I just put 7? That looks. Wow. Okay. Who here? Oliver has.
What's going on,
the
Igor?
pistol boost.
Do you think you could...
But I'll be...
Perfect.
Follow me.
I meant to look at like the damage stat, then I got sidetracked because I noticed I had 2 of them.
Okay. Now focus, Igor. You only fire on... You have 5 bullets. Stand straight, but knees relaxed. And focus on the front sight. Ready? Fuck! Stand straight, with your legs spread at shoulder width. Bend your knees a little for support. Line the front sight up with the target.
Wouldn't shooting from the hip be faster?
If you've been a 19th century American gunfighter for the past 20 years, sure. But even I don't shoot like that. About your accuracy. Perfect score. Look at you, Professor. We'll make a guerrilla fighter out of you yet.
Good evening, Darla Rosa. Hello, how's running around post-communism?
What's going on, Igor?
Ah,
Do you
I'm
think
still
you could
alive.
find some time?
But...
Yes.
Perfect.
Follow me.
Yeah. So yeah, this is part 5 in the series, day 21, and
Now
I'm
that we've covered the
estimating through
basics,
25.
it's time to introduce some more advanced... I'm going to teach you how to shoot from cover. Don't hug your cover. Keep it at arm. Remember to stay in cover as much as you can. Pick your target. Okay, Igor? Ready? Nicely done. Keep practicing and you'll be the terror of the zone in no time.
Oh, I'm bad. Alright. So, that is a little bit of training, a little bit of packing up. What? I keep forgetting if there's... There. I mean, I don't actually want to spend mushrooms, but... Okay. I don't need storage. Don't need that. Built all that. Alright. I think that's it. Let's see what, because we found a couple things. Some plot-relevant things today. This one's already done. This one's already done. This one, ooh. Simulation ready. We'll do that tonight. Woman in the red dress, insufficient data. Alright, we found... Yes. Yeah, we already had that. Here. Yes. Patient 0 transfer. I'm ready for the final phase. Move patient 0 to the power plant so we can start the communion. Amelieva needs to be prepared as soon as possible, so drop whatever you're doing and get to it. If Kozlov or Kropotkin give you any trouble, just send them my way. Professor, I killed that bastard. By the way, get rid of the idiot Alyosha before he endangers my work and I throw you both to the shadows. Why is there a quotation mark there? Whatever. But no. Oh, this one's new for me. This one's new for me. The other two, The Conspiracy and Web of Lies, I'd already seen in a previous run before all the updates, before all the releases. This is brand new for me. Let's do this. Alright. My money's on he's Amelieva's and Igor's kid. High control panel.
Listen, Georgi, I know what I'm doing, but there's no going back now.
I know, my dear friend. It's just that we lost such a brilliant mind that terrible night.
The two bastards.
I'm afraid
Both
of losing you, too. All over some romantic squabbles.
Okay. They need to put more of a pause in there, in the English. Whatever.
And this misunderstanding also cost you your good looks.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. No more distractions, you hear me?
Oh yes, of course. I'm very happy to hear that it's all in the past now.
Oh no, is Boris the Black Stalker?
Good. So let's get to it. I would like to see some results as soon as possible. We both know that she's the key. We've wasted enough time already.
All right. Just don't do anything rash, please. We need to follow the proper protocols.
So my dear friend Boris worked with Semenov even after the Chernobyl disaster. I wonder what happened to his face. And Tanya is the key. The key to what? Gah, more secrets. I've got to keep digging.
Hello, turtle. Huh. NAR Medical Laboratory, 26 November 1999.
Your trials were too aggressive, my friend. I told you that you were using too much, didn't I? I told you. You're lucky you didn't end up brain dead like the others. But here we are. Boris is dead. Truly dead this time. There's no reason to pretend otherwise now. I suppose I should have seen this coming. The mental projections you told me about, the visions, they've been building for some time.
Neat. Sorry, I've usually just been too busy trying to blast them away to take a look at them. So is that can't be Boris. They're still alive.
To be honest, I just thought that your hallucinations meant you were losing your mind. Prolonged exposure to Chernobylite often causes psychosis and hysteria, after all. Why, I've seen the test subjects babbling about Cthulhu, or wanting to save the world from rats.
Enjoy inspecting the weird monsters. Well, thank you, Darla Rosa.
You really did it, my friend. You crossed the Rubicon.
Saving the world from rats.
That no one has ever achieved before. Well, except her. But she has a different purpose. You will be the first of your kind. You will help me bring about a new era of human evolution. You will help me reach the stars.
Uh-oh.
Forget your past. Forget your pathetic personal involvements. Distractions. Foolish distractions for the weak. Wasting your time seeking validation from others, but not anymore. You don't need any of that going forward. You're to be my right hand in the days to come.
I wonder at what point something in here is going to react to Igor. Because this is, you know, this is inside Chernobylite.
It's time to drop your old mask and don a new one. Time to become what you were always meant to be. The Black Stalker. Wake up soon. We've got plenty to do, you and I.
So it was Boris all along. He started the Chernobylite trials on himself and became the Black Stalker. Dear God.
Dang it. As much as I thought it was going to be a cliche, I was a little hoping for the kid, for it to be his kid. Kindergarten.
I've told you everything you need to know, General. What seems to be the problem?
The problem? That's what you're calling it. Look, I won't even pretend to understand what you and your lab monkeys are doing down there. And I wouldn't care if I did. What I do care about is this facility and the safety of my men. So the next time you decide to rush an experiment that can potentially release a bunch of fucking monsters into the world, please tell me beforehand so I have time to devise a strategy.
First off, the shadows are key to our research. They are hybrids that... You know what? I won't bother you with details that you won't be able to understand anyways. And second, actually, no, I'm responsible to the board, not to you, Kozlov. Your job is to safeguard this operation, not lecture me on things you will never come close to understanding. In fact, the board wants you to cooperate closely, very closely, with my right-hand man. I would like you to familiarize him with all of our security protocols.
Who? The freak in the black mask? You want to tell me who the hell he is? I like to know who I'm working with.
If you need a name, call him what the rest of your men call him, the Black Stalker. One last thing, I know you don't share my views on the future prospects of this organization. But don't even think about throwing in the towel. If we fail, there will be hell to pay for both of us. There is no walking away now.
So the NAR is somehow responsible for creating shadows. Or at least releasing them into the world. And Boris, the Black Stalker, is also involved in NAR security.
Ooh. So the asshole who threw Tatiana, our love, to the KGB has been the one hounding us. The Boris is dead. Okay. Okay. So, anything on the radio? Nope. Anything with
I'm ready to continue to
leave.
The day is still young, Igor.
Ready for another gig? Let's do this.
Wow, it's
There we
great
go.
to see you, Igor. I've got a fan-fucking-spastic plan that you need to hear.
Yeah, right, of course. Sounds fucking exciting.
Stop bitching and be grateful there's someone here to do the thinking when you're not around. Anyway, listen up. I think the time has come to kill off the biggest knobber of them all.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. Who's on your shit list today?
Drum roll, please! General Kozlov, the single biggest NAR twat of them all! Time to end his miserable...
You've got friends?
Yeah, very funny. This fucker, his lapdogs captured us, tortured us.
What happened?
He thought we were human trash. I made it. Might have taken one too many blows to the head. Who knows? Anyway, a perfect upper. He's gonna give some kind of motivational speech.
This sounds like a real opportunity. Taking Koslov out is and to make him pay for his...
As much as I admire clean work, shooting him like a lame deer would be a mistake. We should make him talk first. Learn everything we can. Passwords, codes, guard routines. I also want to ask him about my brother. I need to know why he went to the trouble of killing Ruslan.
We are going to pull the Rat King's teeth, one by one. Kozlov is one of his shiniest fangs and sharpest. But we should question him first. Killing him straight away would waste all the work we put into exposing his big plans, and the end of the world, and all that.
I agree on one point. Koslov must die. But we don't have time for fun and games. Just dispose of him quickly and get out. Maybe he does deserve to suffer, and perhaps he has some intel we could use. But the only way to make sure he can't interfere...
Now, we can do better than just sniping him. Dolorosa says, didn't the dude just say Boris was for dead, though? So guess he was brainwashed. I don't agree. I think he was saying there was no more of Boris remaining in the shell that used to be Boris. He was, so maybe brainwashed, maybe brain dead. Possibly brain dead from the whole, you know.
We need Koslov alive. I'm open to suggestions.
I can definitely help with that. The actual camp is located in Energetic, the former palace of Kocha. There are 2 ways in. The main entrance is probably guarded, of course, but they only post 2 guards at the side door. You know the place, right?
Yeah, I lived here a long time ago, but some of the...
It's not complicated. Those NAR fuckers just walk, but the side door will be a breeze. And that's where you come in. Kozlov's digs are on the top floor. Security is a bit of a joke, like every fascist you ever met. They got cocky. And remember, most of them will be distracted by
This is a great opportunity, Mousy. The time has come to instill the fear.
Okay, I'm...
No, that didn't fill in the thing on the board. I'm sure that's Ooh. All right. Monster Hunt. That's you, Oliver. Actually, Mikhail, you're up. Ammo dump is Oliver. Why? Because they both have 99% for the Monster Hunt, but Oliver's got 99 for the ammo dump. So. And ooh. Yeah. Okay, that's a 99. That's a 99. Oops. So, assigned, 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 assigned. I mean, you might as well. Yeah, I don't want to swap that. And here, alright. That should be fine. Right now, let's get Kozlov. Because Kozlov doesn't seem like a bastard. He's high-ranking.
Koslov, the most hated man in the zone. He's ruthless, but hardly a mastermind. Despite his civilized appearance, he may just be a mad dog, unleashed by the NAR. Still, you could probably learn...
I forget what adjective I just used for him, but he doesn't seem evil. Ruthless and cruel and sadistic, yes, but not evil, if that makes sense. Not that that's going to save him. Ooh, okay.
Bad news, Igor.
What's going on?
Kozlov is about to leave the NAR encampment. Very convenient timing, isn't it?
Convenient indeed. So, change of plans?
Go to Hotel Policia, top floor. You'll have a great vantage point from up there. It will allow you to pinpoint Kozlov.
Okay, so it's still there.
Sounds good.
Shit.
Excellent. We should pursue this plan. This will bring us closer to defeating the Rat King.
You're one psycho geezer, Terracan. But I like you because you love to stir shit up. Working with you is a real pleasure.
You may be far from divine enlightenment, Sashko, but your heart is in the right place.
Ow. I don't know which. Ooh. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Adrenaline! Ooh, that was so bad. So bad. How the hell did I fuck that up so badly? Okay, so 3 is reloaded. 4 is reloaded. 5 is regenerating. Oof. This... Shit. Yeah. Graceful. Elegant. Yes, that's me. Ah. Vodka. Really calms the shakes. I don't really know why I'm... Oh, hey. There we go. That was graceful.
I'm on the top floor, and I found some binoculars.
Good. Luck favors bold mousies like yourself.
I see him. General Kozlov in the flesh.
The chief rat. Now listen closely, Mousy. His living quarters are in the building on your right, top floor. The time for action is...
What about a little help?
Yes. Luring the other predators away is always...
Like moths. That might work for...
Do you have a better idea?
I might. Shut down the generator instead, then you'll have no problem sneaking past.
Okay. Right, I can get across the roof of that. Huh. Ooh. I don't need to do all that. Okay. Now, what is the thing with the highest, my thing with the highest range? 6, 2. Of course, I was trying to snipe with the thing that's range 2. 5, 5, 6. Okay. if I could fucking aim. There we go. Oh shit. Ooh. I don't know how this got so fucked up, other than just my general ability to fuck it up.
Motherfucker's vanished. We gotta find his ass.
There's no way this could be counted as stealthy. Alright. I shouldn't be collecting so much stuff. I don't need it, and it's just delaying me. Fuck. How did they not... Okay. There we go. Do I have any calming salts? Yes. You know, just pop a pill, you feel better. Here?
Okay, I'm at the generator.
Okay. There we go.
The shadows are out! Fucking hell! Fire! Fire at will! Target ahead! Over there! Keep shooting! More cutting! Watch your six! Stay alert!
Disabling the generator must have opened the shadow cages. Ooh, the guards will be quite busy for the next little while.
Not afraid of the dark, are you? Seriously, though, watch yourself. Those things will eat you just as soon as any guard. What's all the commotion?
Don't even think about reaching for that sidearm, General Kozlov. I'm not interested in talking to you, but I need to find Tatiana, and you're in my way.
Is that so? Those few words you just said tell me you have no idea.
Come on, he's just trying to win.
I'm sorry, General.
Wait. You're making a huge mistake. I can tell you a great many things. Useful information.
He's full of shit.
You want to know about Tatiana?
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
bite.
The
But you
plan
better
was
have
to
answers.
abduct him.
Did you think I would be impressed? I've seen these things before.
Don't make your situation any worse than it already is. Move.
Just go. Why? Oh.
So, this is what it looks like from the inside.
Surprised? I guess you're not all-knowing after all.
Let's say terrorist hideouts are not my department, but I know everything I need to know. Is this
I
a
don't think you
family
do.
meeting? What a pity. I thought we were going to talk man-to-man, Professor Kaminyuk.
What the fuck? Why did you bring this asshole here? You were supposed to punish him for what he did, and then leave his corpse as an example.
Christ,
My poor
Mikhail.
fellow. I suppose you expect me to acknowledge you and apologize for something I've done. Sadly, I am forced to disappoint you. I have no idea who you are, nor do I care.
I don't like this one bit. Let's put an end to this, and fast.
You should be careful with that one, Kaminyuk. Women are often far more cruel than men. I've seen her kind in... well, it hardly matters. What about you, old man? Still chasing ghosts? Did you ever find your mysterious Rat King? Perhaps you should have stayed in the institution. At least they kept you properly fed. Sashko Horobets. I admire your craft, but there's nothing I can do for you. Or your brother. We'll see about that.
Are we done with introductions?
You seem to be the most reasonable of this gang of colorful...
I know exactly what you're doing. It isn't particularly clever or...
What am I doing? I am a professional who happens to be on the other side of the fence.
As I said,
Just a man trying to do
cruel,
his job.
sadistic,
I
brutal,
have a nephew
ruthless,
that I very much want
not
to see.
evil.
So, go ahead and ask your question.
Your nephew? Tell me about him.
He's 10 years old. He's from Magnitogorsk, like his father and me.
I just saved
And he's
him!
the smartest kid I know. I don't believe for one moment that you could harm him. It simply isn't your style, Professor. Besides, you don't even know where he is.
Do not assume to know me, Cos. Tell me about the experiments.
I wish I could tell you, but as with tracking down trespassers, that is not my department.
You lie. I've seen every... How can you claim to know nothing about it?
I know about its applications, yes. I know that it can act as an unlimited energy source, that it can be used in transportation, medicine, and can even be
Oxford,
weaponized.
comma.
But I don't know any details about its implementation. I'm not a
Yes. I said...
Look, I'm not a personal friend of Semenov. Remember, it was Semenov who botched the... Can you guess how many people I've... Don't ask me where these creatures came from. But Semenov has a god complex. He believes he can advance... We lived in the shadow of people who wanted to turn us simple bread eaters into angels for almost the entire century. But I've been around. I've seen things. So you can understand...
Semenov may be the brain, but he isn't
You seem like a smart fellow, Kaminyuk. Why would you buy...
What do you mean?
Whatever Semenov told you, he is the real puppet...
The board?
The big money people in the tailored Italian suits. The people who make money by making money. Semenov convinced the board he's going to transform NAR into a $1 trillion business.
Semenov isn't rounding people up and torturing them.
Well, naturally, you'll get a distorted view of what's going on when you only hear...
Uh-huh.
This is a war zone. I am responsible for keeping my men safe and doing my job. Some collateral damage is unavoidable in any conflict. But trust me when I say I've already had a bellyful of civilian misery. I do my absolute best to keep their suffering to a minimum.
I'm only really interested...
That ghost you're chasing. That...
You're the head of security.
Professor Kameniuk, listen. I am here to earn a little extra money so I can retire someplace nice and send my nephew to an Ivy League university. I have zero interest in anything.
You don't tell me.
I cannot tell you what I do not know, Professor. Talk to him if you want to know more about the experiment.
I mean, I killed him, so... yeah.
How do I enter that power plant?
You're placing me in a very awkward position.
You've got a real nerve talking to me about civilian again. What is the password and response for accessing the power plant?
Don't be stupid. You and your merit...
I don't care. Do you know where we are, right?
No. I don't understand it.
We are currently in the tunnel between two singularities. It's like a black hole, only smaller. This tunnel is a shortcut through time and space. Marvelous, isn't it? But to use it, you need to know how to enter and how to leave.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Do you? I don't have to kill you. I can simply leave you here. But you will never see your nephew again. But perhaps I will release you to attend his funeral when he's died of old age.
Damn.
I can see that your companion's cruel nature is beginning to rub off on you.
That's cold.
Very well.
Are you ready to cooperate now?
The call is, we quell the storm. The response, and ride the thunder.
Thank you. I'm glad we had this chat. What to do with you now, eh?
I want to ask him about Ruslan.
He's mine. I want him to...
He's just a tool of the Rat King. Do not let this rodent roam
Oof. I mean, he's really not the shot caller. I really don't think he is. He's just the military muscle.
Sorry. I can't...
You're making a mistake, Professor.
Ooh.
I promised Sashko.
Let me ask some questions about why Ruslan died. I'll send him to his ancestors. You've seen enough bloodshed. This is no way for a man to die by the hands of a thief. A common...
Sorry. You've just become collateral damage. Alright, so who's pissed off at me now? Okay. I can change a lot of decisions here. Okay. Yeah. Oof. Well, that was fucked up. Okay. How's my health? How's anything? Alright, we're good. Not that one. This one. Yeah. U T. Okay. Anything else? Anything I'm missing? No. How am I her? Okay. All right. Yeah, but no, I'm matter negator. All right, let's get some ammo or armor. And yeah, that was immediately absorbed. Those are fine. Those are fine. That's fine. Herbs. That's good. Oh, I don't need so much anti-radiation medicine, which means each one of these, I think, is a matter negator battery, which is armor. Not you. You.
Hey, Igor. How are you?
I'm all right.
No, since Anton's death.
Hopefully you won't change your mind.
Years ago, I met a young pirate. The kid's colleagues chained him to a machine gun so he couldn't escape. He was so scared when he saw us. He froze in place. There was no way in hell we could turn our backs on a PKM. I could have knocked him unconscious, but a blow to the head with a rifle, so I did the only thing I could. I unloaded his weapon and broke the boy's fingers. When it was over, we brought him back to Canada. Trudeau found him a nice foster family. I understand you feel responsible, but I also have a stake in this. I will do whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
Do you think you could find...
But I'll be...
Maybe some other time.
You're the boss.
Leave. Okay. So since Griselda.
What's shaking, Igor?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Did you have
Sure, we've always been a tight-knit group, but it was very different back then. The exclusion zone was our sacred. I was a spoiled, demanding. That's when Matt Bay took me under his wing. He taught me useful skills.
Sounds like you owe him a lot.
I do, in a way. I had to get my life back on track. Matt Bay's kindness made me the woman I am.
That was very personal.
Sure, you know him.
Hi, Olga.
I'd be glad.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's
I'm
what's
ready
got the
to
most
learn.
range.
Oh, great huntress.
No jokes. Okay, Igor, let me introduce you. Beloved weapon of revolutionaries. Some countries even put it on their flag because it played such but enough history. I'll give you some pointers to help you understand. The biggest challenge is compensating for recoil and all. You must learn to control it. Don't worry, the cans won't shoot back. Ready? Not bad at all. You sent many of them to Can Heaven. Okay, Professor, I think you've learned the basics.
There was such a love letter to the AK-47 in Lord of War. Fantastic movie.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you,
Hi, Olga.
I'd be glad.
Okay.
Actually,
yeah, range of 2, that kind of sucks. I really like the thermal scope. Those aren't helping with those. Ooh, yeah, no. I mean, that's kind of better. That's pretty awesome. I'll see about that tomorrow. So, day 23. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just sorry, Mikhail. You just.
Igor, I need to tell you something. Remember when you asked me what?
all right.
I don't know exactly how it works. He has this strange powder. It calls it
Dust.
Because I can see you for what you are.
And what's that?
A forthright and honorable man. Anyway, it'll help us in your heist. You should get.
Well, if it works.
You should.
Okay.
I mean. Ooh. Good to know. So we actually have everything. That's amazing. Oh. That in the middle there. Oopsies. I'm sorry. Did I free all the monsters you were holding captive? You and ooh, that works well. I could go on the heist, but I want that to be its own stream. That will be its own stream. So that'll be the Sunday. That will be the Sunday. What day is the Sunday? It's Sunday. the 9th. And listen, I know I could just rest the day, save up stuff, go back for it. Maybe even, give Olivier the 99% success in this one. Maybe. But, whatever. But no, the heist will be the 9th.
Magic powder? It's not really your style to believe in such things.
I mean, I have a teleportation device. I make holes in the sky. Just because it's described weirdly. Oh, of course, on the other side of it.
Watch out for those bastards, Igor. I heard on the radio that they're sending more troops to Red Forest.
There's 2.8 points of armor. Sprinting. Shit. Really? Okay. Dang, I was hoping for something that would help with that armor, or help with that radiation. Oh no.
Olga, we've got a situation here.
What's wrong?
Your village. It looks abandoned, destroyed, burned.
What's going on? Talk to me, goddammit!
Your people are all dead. I'm so sorry. And Gleb too.
What are you saying?
The kid was safe in the bunker, locked but safe, and now you have a child's blood on your hands.
It's my fault. I sent him straight to his death.
No. Are you sure that everyone's gone? What about Kostya? Medvey?
I don't know, Olga.
Just take a look around. See if you can find out what happened.
I will.
This is like the perfect setup for the, oh no. For the, injured person. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, is that the farmer? What about the piggies? Oh no, not the piggies. Why the piggies? Okay, what am I missing here? Other than everyone. Yes, ride the pig, Gur, says my wife. Oh. Okay. Maybe they left a message.
I found something else.
More dead?
No. It's a tape recorder. Your name is written.
Okay, please.
My beloved Olga, my sweetheart, I made that he was putting everyone in unnecessary danger. I spiked the food. I thought I knew what I was doing. I woke up to gunshots in the middle of the night. Only I survived because I ran. So this is it. My love, it's the only decent thing left.
What?
I'm terribly sorry, Olga. I had...
Of course not. My...
Yeesh. Okay, what's over here? Oh, you know what? I'll take it. You would think that, you know, taking anti-radiation medicine would help your psyche. Ah.
Olga,
Yes?
he shot himself. I'm so...
Nobody did.
Jesus. This isn't really a cemetery, is it? It looks more like a mass grave.
I know, but it gives this awful place a kind of dignity, doesn't it? NAR used to dump bodies here. Phosphorus, slaked lime. In time, it'll burn everything up. I found my mom there, what's left of her.
What? Why didn't you tell me? Any other secrets you'd like to share?
I didn't want you to know about this place, until now. Besides, everyone has secrets. The only question is, how harmful are they?
I'll check the bones, if you don't mind.
For what? Okay, there's some bit of dialogue that was missing here. Oh.
Unbelievable.
What's going on?
Remember when I told you about Chernobylite being...
What do you mean?
It seems to be organic. Moreover, it shows signs of basic cognitive... That's why it avoids the lye and phosphorus. Incredible. That explains why the shadows won't touch it.
No.
You can tell me the rest when you get back.
I told you to return to the UK, Igor, but I see you didn't listen. Well,
Hi, Boris.
it's understandable in a way. You're constantly interfering. There's no telling if you'll end up on...
You're talking gibberish.
You think I don't know you've been talking to Semenov? But your little gang of misfits and regen...
How do you...
Perhaps.
Rat, why did he call you a...
They're using you, and you can't even see it. Did you ever... Why,
You're insane. Chernobylite is mess... Listen, I never sold anyone out. Someone sent me a picture of Tatiana...
You're a goddamn liar. She would never... No.
It's the truth, and I can tell...
You're delusional. Semenov used a photograph to lure you here, to get you to mess with my plans. He made you his pup.
Defend someone? Why
You
would I ever?
underestimate me,
Okay,
old
whatever.
friend. What happened to you? We had our differences. Tatiana has always... But that doesn't mean I don't care...
Friends? Sure. It's really bizarre to see you claiming something that doesn't belong.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
You're not lacking in courage, Igor. But courage without knowledge is indistinguishable from stupidity. Do you understand what you're up against? I know you talk to those half-wits in my lab.
Their indiscretion cost them their lives, by the way.
You killed them for telling me that crazy theory of that Chernobylite is an organism so powerful it can produce singularities and wormholes inside its own multi-dimensional body?
Believe what you want. But how do you hope to challenge such power if you can't even defeat me? You're so far out of... I have my own plans. I'm not going to kill you. Not today. You can thank her for that. Who knows what the future will bring?
That was impressive, what you did back there. You faced a monster and survived, and you two have history, right? Damn. Respect, man. Really.
Thanks, I guess.
But keep your eyes on the prize.
So, okay. Chernobylite had the monsters avoid the lye and phosphorus because it was reminding them of how the bodies were disposed of, because it died to lye and phosphorus. But yeah. Weird. Oh, I am so keeping the kid alive next time. I'm definitely changing that one at some point. But unfortunately, I am calling the stream here right after that huge exposition dump. Just need to process that one.
Praise the great rat king.
Yes, it was.
Don't worry. I could never believe that you were the Rat King, or even a. But now we know exactly what we're up against. Do not listen to me, Igor.
I'm not arguing with that. You know.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with the crazy rat guy.
That's not what I said.
I couldn't hear what you said, hon.
I said, and you need to pay attention to your wife.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Also not arguing with that. Ooh.
That's what
Did
I
that
mean.
get worse? No. Okay. Okay. Before I turn in for the night. Oh yeah. No, I only have three skill points. Okay. Right. Okay. Put that away. Cannot put that away. Okay. So I'm saving up the skill points for next time. Ooh. Oh no. I gotta go. I will do... Okay, Darla Rosa popped off for a bit, but want to come back and say you enjoyed. Well, you're just in time. I'm about to pop off myself. Of the stream, that is. And we will do that simulation in the next... Game stats from 2 minutes ago. Okay, so after the... Okay. So, when I go... Oh, so, on the next stream, it will be that simulation, and then it will be the heist. That will be wonderful. That'll be wonderful to do, because I mean, I think that's gonna be like the. I want to say that's like the last battle. I don't know what other plot lines there could be here, or there are. We've already hit most of the NPCs. We've already hit development character arcs for most of the companions. I'm sure there's more. But we'll come back to that next time. Thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And until next time, keep on partying.